Hey there, Virgo. Welcome to your June 2023 general monthly reading for Virgo Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus signs. Thank you guys so much for being here. I appreciate each and every one of you so much. Remember, this is a 9-card spread. I do read intuitively, so don't just go based off what you see here on the table. Several messages will come throughout the read. I read beginning, middle, and ending of the month. So with a 9-card spread, along with the energy oracle, we'll see what is in store for you this month. Okay, so let's see here. I love that you have the Wheel of Fortune. Your major arcana is so far the Temperance card and the Wheel of Fortune. I do get this feeling of things maybe changing up a bit in your workplace, in your work environment. Some of you may be looking into new business opportunities or starting a business. Some of you may be going back to school, teaching. I'm also hearing internship. So internship, apprenticeship. I heard learning the ropes. So you could be learning something. Okay, adjacent possibilities, hostilities, and the temple path. There is something that you could be learning, in terms of your own personal growth, spiritual growth. This could be friendships, family members, people in your life. Very strong message with the connections surrounding or relationships surrounding your job, your place of employment. I get this feeling that if you are the one that's like very much dependent on, look at that, so many cards coming out again, woman holding a heart and door to value. I get this feeling that if you're the one that everybody just depends on, counts on, you are like the it person, the go-to person, and you're suddenly flooded with new opportunities for growth, expansion, promotion, transfer, or new location, or flourishing in your side hustle, your own business. I feel like people around you are feeling threatened, like you're ready to leave at any moment's notice. It just feels like they're wanting to hold you back. So just keep that in mind. You don't need to share your moves with anyone until the time is right, because I do feel that there is a lot of positive and movement, forward momentum coming to you mid to the last half of the month, middle to end of the month here. There's a lot surrounding money, career, finances at the beginning of the month, leading into the middle of the month. But let's see what the energy oracles are for you this month. Carrying connections, walking away. One more. The garden and the gate. Okay, so look at that. That is you, my lovely Virgos. Woman holding a coin. That is definitely your energy. You coming in strong on this forefront here. This is you feeling empowered. I just heard tapping into your own power, your own gifts, skills, abilities, your own wisdom. There is a lot here that you are tapping into this month, and I'm hearing in the coming months. So this can span through the summer months, okay? Summer in the States anyway. I don't know when summer is for some of you. Could be at a different time. So I do have here your overall energy oracle for the entire month. Carrying connections, walk away or walking away, and the garden and the gate. So there is something significant here highlighting relationships, partnerships, friendships, people that you care deeply about, and vice versa. A very caring connection does not necessarily have to be romantic. Could be a strong bond, friendship, soul fam. It could be, people that you have a soft spot for, right? That you hold dear to you, and vice versa. If you are looking for love or your circle of friends, right, your soul family, maybe you've been looking to connect with like-minded folks, someone that you can really just be yourself with at any given moment, and not have to worry about being judged or being given a weird look about whatever your interests are. I do feel like you are definitely meeting people, like-minded people that are interested in the same things you are, that I get this feeling of like powwow, like getting together, sharing thoughts, ideas, conversations, not just sharing, you know how they say small minds gossip, right? This isn't that type of vibe. This is the type of people that you can share ideas with, that you can grow with and expand, and you're all on the same level. And if you feel like you're missing that, right, where maybe the people around you like to keep up with reality TV and whatever the juicy gossip is at work or in friends, family members, circle of friends, people you may know, I just feel like you are very much more interested in substance, right? In the most important things. I do get this feeling that on a spiritual level and maybe even on a personal growth level, you are at a different place than the people that you normally spend time with. Okay. So you may feel a bit detached and disconnected from your usual people, but not necessarily in a negative way, like you're pushing them away, but rather you know that in order for there to be room for growth in your personal life, you've got to expand your horizons and start calling in people, like I said, like-minded people, your soul family, your soul tribe. It's definitely coming in. Now, you do have the walking away card. So if you do feel like you are feeling a bit disconnected and detached and no longer feeling like there's a strong connection with these people or, group of people, friends, family members, I feel like you may be coming to the realization of, at the end of the day, we don't really have anything in common, or at the end of the day, this connection, this friendship, this relationship, it does more harm than good. I do get this feeling of you walking away from a person, place, thing, situation, a group of people. I just heard the word, your usual suspects, right? So if this is like your usual group of people that you tend to hang out with or gravitate because it's now been the common thing, you're that connected where you just automatically assume you hang out often, see each other at the gym, meet each other for coffee, dinner, brunch on the weekends, whatever it may be. I do feel like you're going to start to slowly pull away if you haven't already. I do feel like some of you have already kind of, oh, I'm really busy this weekend, but I will catch you next time. And it goes from hanging out every weekend to maybe like all of a sudden once a month, and then every other week, and then back to once a month, and then just eventually just kind of dropping. And I heard they're going to say you're dropping like flies. So I don't know if you're bringing new people around, and so you feel like you're starting to really broaden your horizons, right? So I do feel like at this point you are seeking connections, people, places, things, situations, what brings you happiness, joy, growth, and what doesn't. And at the end of the day, you've got the answer here, the garden and the gate. She's got the key to this tiny little gate that she can easily climb over. And she's dreaming, hoping, praying. I mean, literally right smack in front of her face, she can see the beauty on the other side of the fence, on the other side of the gate. She knows that next chapter that awaits for her on the other side of the gate is transformative. It's happy, it's joy, it's abundant, and it feels like there's never-ending possibilities or opportunities that are awaiting for her. And yet there's still a little bit of hesitation here. There's still a little bit of that, I don't know, should I or shouldn't I? What will people think? Or what will happen if things don't work out? Will I still have these people in my life? I do feel like, you don't really have anything to worry about with that, but I do feel that at this point, it very much feels as though you really are ready to expand your wings and fly, right? So beginning of June, you do have the Temperance card as your major arcana here. Very much the energy of taking your time, slowing down, tempering yourself, tempering emotions. I do feel like maybe you're starting to share less about what you want in the workplace and partnerships. It could be that you are broadening your horizons when it comes to your education. You're going back to school, not necessarily telling anyone. I just get this feeling of working on yourself in the background, not letting people know what your plans are, what your next step is, or what's next with Virgo. What can we expect from Virgo? I mean, unless they're cross-watching, I really feel like you're really holding back because, people that are not always supportive are always going to project their fears, their insecurities, their worries, or their selfishness in terms of wanting to keep you in a specific place, because that is what is really benefiting them, not necessarily you, if it's holding you back from growth. I hope that you can see these cards okay. So yeah, I mean, the Three of Pentacles though, the Three of Pentacles really does speak of like learning something new. You may be going back to school, not letting anyone know. Some of you are actually going to be teaching, holding classes. I also get this feeling of don't be discouraged if you're starting to have new offerings, new classes, things like that. If it starts off small, word of mouth, it will grow pretty quickly. I do feel that if you do have your own business, you will be booking more people, more clients. That's slowly going to expand, and I feel that you're going to see very fast growth by the end of the month. Okay, like it's going to feel like it's going to start off small. You may be a little bit discouraged, but hang in there, Virgo. Things are going to move very, very quickly for you. I just have a very strong feeling about it. Six of Pentacles, equal give and take. So I do get this feeling of you just kind of saying, the people that are here for me, that are supportive of me, that believe, whether they believe in me or not, but that are not going to try to stop me from growing, expanding, they can stick around. Everyone else can, I don't want to say what I just heard, but I just heard everyone else can suck it, basically, is what I heard Spirit say. I know that I don't know where that came from. Maybe that's something you say, or it's something that you've heard, or someone says that. But I do get this feeling of you really leaning towards people that are much more loving, caring, supportive. Virgo, I'm hearing, just like you've been the cheerleader for others and you've been a big support system, it's time for you to have the same. And the universe is bringing in those opportunities for those types of connections where you're going to start feeling the same type of support you've provided for others, right? So again, I get this feeling of if you are starting something new business, going back to school, starting your own business, maybe putting yourself out there, teaching a class or whatever it may be, if you feel like it's a slow start or slow growth, or maybe no one's biting in the beginning, I feel like you may be having some second thoughts or guesses or worries that maybe you've put in a lot of money into a project, a business, something that you're learning, right? Education, and that it's not working out. It's not panning out. Listen, all it takes is one person to be very supportive of you, to remind you that you got this. I do feel like there is someone here that does come in that reminds you and is supportive of you and is going to remind you why you did this to begin with, right? If this is in a business place, right? Like you have a job, not your own business, but a job, a career, and maybe you've been thinking about moving up, but there's this little bit of fear of, am I ready? Am I not ready? What will people think? Are they going to be mad at me because I'm leaving? I do feel like someone here is going to actually be supportive, and you may not be expecting it, because I said actually be supportive. You may not be expecting it from the get-go. I feel like there's a part of them where, as much as it may hurt them or pain them to see you go, they will end up being supportive, right? But the Five of Pentacles really does make you and them feel like, oh my God, I don't know if I can handle this loss, this breakaway. I do feel like there's a bit of, and when you're playing pool, billiards, right? And you first crack the setting of whatever you want to call it. I don't know what to call it, right? And you see all the balls scatter. Okay, that didn't sound good, but you see all the balls scatter, right? I feel like that's almost like how people will be if you were to leave, right? And I do feel like there is an opportunity for promotion, for growth. Again, it's coming your way. Middle to end of June, you may be hearing of a new opportunity. You may be hearing from someone who's thinking of you to be a part of their team. You could be recruited from another company, another agency. You may be promoted, from a different department. Someone who is like, hey, have you thought about working for us? I know you work in that department, but maybe have you thought about working with us in this department? I do feel like this is an opportunity that's going to come your way. So you may be walking away from a situation. Doesn't necessarily have to be a negative thing, right? Especially with the carrying connections in the garden and the gate right in between, right? I mean, above and below, and the woman holding a coin, which is you, temple path. You're very much spiritually guided here. I do feel like it's leading towards big wishes and goals being fulfilled here. You're definitely being guided towards your wish fulfillment. What's next for you? I get this feeling that everything just starts to feel like it's happening super fast. Okay, keep this in mind, Virgo, with your timeline. Maybe as you're approaching this chapter of your life, right? Keep the timeline loose in terms of beginning, middle, and end of June. I just want to say that for some of you that are on track the way I am saying it right now, it definitely feels like middle to end of June is when you start to see more forward momentum. The slow part is where you're at the beginning, right? For some of you that have not taken that leap of faith, those initial steps, that have made those changes, when you watch this, whenever it is that you watch this, if you are in the slow part of the momentum, right? Just like a roller coaster that's inching to the top, and it's going very, very slow, but the anticipation is there. You know that drop is coming. You know that something big is coming. I feel like you have that inner knowing. You know that there are big changes, big advancements coming your way. But if it feels slow, or it feels like no one's biting or is interested, just trust the process, Virgo. If you are in that slow going momentum moment right now, just know that very quickly you will have like this rush of clients, rush of work, rush of opportunities, abundance, wish fulfillment. I do see a lot of money coming in for you. I know 5 of Pentacles doesn't feel like there's a lot of money coming in for you. This could be someone is feeling left out because they see you growing and expanding or creating something for yourself. I do feel, again, like there is this initial idea or offer of more money, equal give and take, a more balanced work-life balance, right? Or a more balanced workload, right? I'm getting this vibe, this energy of more money, less work. So, hey, I'm all for it. Don't get me wrong. If that were to happen to me, all for it. More money, less work, sign me up, right? And I do feel like for some of you, you may be at that point in your life where you're really honoring yourself spiritually and your whole being of you, right? Mind, body, soul, spirit. And you really want to honor yourself, and you don't want to overwork yourself. You don't want to stress yourself out. I definitely feel like a lot of you have gone through this awakening of realizations that you no longer have to overdo it and burn yourself out and kill yourself just to get noticed, just to try to get ahead. I feel like some of you don't even have like a huge incentive to do that in terms of getting more pay or more recognition in your workplace, right? And so I feel like you start to pull back, and that's okay. Just know that that's okay. Honor yourself. So 9 of Cups, right? 9 of Cups with a Knight of Cups, Wheel of Fortune, 8 of Wands. Remember what I said, fast forward momentum. This is when you're coming down the roller coaster. This is, holy cow, shit is happening faster than you can, figure things out. This feels like in the blink of an eye, you suddenly get a shit ton of orders, a bunch of hours, a promotion. It's like, oh, we're going to offer you this job or this position, but we don't want to wait for you to put your 2 weeks in. We want you to start now. And it's, it's kind of like, oh my God, what do I do? What do I do? Right? But it's exciting. It's an exciting new change for you. I do feel that this is going to be a very, divinely, if you've been asked, I just want you to know that Spirit just said, you've been asking for more money and this type of opportunity where you're going to be feeling not feeling burnt out and stressed out, and still make more money and still have a flexible schedule that you are looking for. And the universe has heard you. They are granting your wish. So be open to it. Trust the process. It is going to be like chef's kiss, the perfect opportunity that comes your way for you. Okay. If this is in business, you meet the right person, mentor, partner, you know, somebody really takes you in, wants to work with you, loves your energy, wants to get to know you better. This is, you know, business partnerships. This is someone, again, soul fam, you really feel very, very connected. And the way the two of you connect and grow and expand and, share ideas just feels very amazing to me. I love, love, love this energy for you, Virgo. I feel like it's been a long time coming. Let me know down below how that resonates with you, because I definitely feel, again, I keep hearing it's been a long time coming. Okay, like Virgo's been waiting on this. Let me have Money Oracle for a money message here, since this has mostly been centered on money, not so much love. I mean, if you want to put a love spin on this, yeah, you know, some of you may be walking away from a connection. Doesn't necessarily mean like it went bad or went south, but rather you are just chasing your dreams and you're on your own path to growth. And it's been a decision that you've had to take seriously for quite some time. Maybe some of you are moving abroad, going, you know, at a distance, maybe going away to college is somewhere farther away than where you're at. And you know that it'll be difficult to keep a long distance relationship. It's just not for you. And I feel like in that process, you actually end up meeting the people that are meant to be in your life for your own personal growth, your own spiritual growth, your own emotional growth, right? You may be meeting someone that you feel very connected to on a soul level, where the two of you just really, really click, or you meet your soul family of friends, a new circle of friends. And it just really warms my heart to see this for you, Virgo, because it does feel like this was a destined opportunity that opened up for you, and that maybe you had second thoughts about it, but you trusted your gut, you trusted your intuition, that inner guidance that was saying you'd be stupid or crazy not to take this opportunity, right? And so let me see for money as I finish that thought. Look at that, the card of gift. Giving and receiving, sudden windfall, generosity, financial support, surprise at work, and a vacation. So a surprise at work. Remember what I said. You may be offered a job, a position, a promotion, and they're like, but we don't want you to give a 2 weeks notice. We want you to start like ASAP, you know, and we're willing to pay you so much more money, or give you like a sign-on bonus. It's going to be a nice little surprise. I feel like this opportunity may come to you around the time that you may be taking a vacation as well. So keep that in mind. Oh, let's see. Too many cards. These two flipped out. Ring, financial commitments, long-term investment, partnership, careers in partnership. Remember what I said? You may be meeting someone that you partner up with, working together, fulfilling career. You also have the card of wings, rising above money issues, business taking off. Boom. What did I say? I told you. Profits coming in. This is careers and spiritual work, your life's purpose, you know, really honoring a mission that you may be having that you work through. The card of chess, money, strategy, wise spending, long game, careers in the military, leadership roles, thinking it through. Move before you move forward, I'm hearing. Let's see, what are the oracle I have here for you? You know what? I feel like the fortune, Madame Endora's fortune cards. Just have a message. This was calling me for whatever reason. What message do you have for my Virgos? Look at that, the siren. A temptation may lead you astray. Remember what I said. It feels as though there is someone who's really trying to like not want you to move on, move forward, grow, expand, because, well, it benefits them for you to stay. You also have the card of the dragon. Strength and wisdom is, you know, imperative at this time. And the card of the Oracle, seek wisdom and guidance from elders. I do feel that with meditation, you will have the answers that you are looking for at this time. It does feel pretty positive when it comes to where you're going to move forward from here on out. I think that you are at a really great point where you can really trust yourself. This feels like there's a very grounded energy, and perhaps you're more grounded than the people around you, and that's why they stay in fear while you're moving forward. So let's close this out with magical messages from the fairies, affirmations to lift up your thoughts and energy, and to attract what you desire, use positive affirmations. Look at that. Your desire is within reach. Whom do you need to forgive? Okay, your desire is within reach, because we both love this card, right? Have faith as everything is working in your favor. Well, I'll say with the Wheel of Fortune here, most definitely destiny is definitely in your favor. And this feels like a very lucky and prosperous time for you. Now, this is a very important card. Whom do you need to forgive? As you release old anger or resentment, you will find that your wishes will come true. So if there is anything that has been holding you back in terms of unresolved emotions, or feeling like you haven't been able to forgive someone or let go of pain or hurtful time, I feel that as you work through that energy, release it, forgive them, whether you tell them or not, you can just speak it out into the ethers as you release, and feel lighter about it and stop carrying someone else's baggage at this point. Ask for what you want. Let the universe and other people know what you need. Remember what I said. If you've been telling the universe, Lord, please, universe, help me, guide me, bring me, a job with less stress, easier workload, and more money, and comfortable workspace, comfortable hours, easy peasy, big money, bring it to me, universe. And I feel like it's coming your way. Okay, Virgo, it feels very, very awesome. Take this message as your own, if that's what you have been looking for, if that's what you've been praying for. I wish you guys all the best. I cannot wait to see what's next for your weekly readings. Remember to book a reading in the link in the description box down below. Things will be changing within my channel and my calendar, so you want to get your reading in before I take things down on my calendar and start revamping, okay? So I wish you guys all the best. Cannot wait to see what's next for you. Have a wonderful month, and I will see you guys soon. Take care. Bye.